Hi guys, this is Decimal, and I'm going to show you how to code the FNaF 1 AI in Clickteam. So this is the AI I generally use, but just know this is a really complex AI, and that this is more of a beginner and more of a generic type of AI, but I think this is going to get you pretty far for what you want. And let's just jump right to it. So first, going to create an object. We're going to name this, for our example purposes, Freddy. So this is going to be our icon. Let's just go here and F for Freddy. I think that's good. Then let's just scale it. Perfect. Now we're going to name this Freddy AI, and I'm going to go here, going to name these two values, position and kill timer. I'm going to go here, going to go to values, do value, we're going to name this our AI value. So for our example, it's going to be Freddy AI. Now we've done that, we're going to go here. Okay, so I was checking my audio. We're going to go to here, compare to general values. We're going to type out red 20 plus 1 equal or lower or equal. I'm going to go here, retrieve global value, the global value just typed out. And before we go, this number will change on how high you can go. If it's 10, you can go to 10. If you go to 20, you can even go to 50. But for our example, we're going to go to 20. But just know, the lower this number is, the more aggressive the AI can get. So we're going to press this. We're going to go here. Now go here, insert every. And now you have two options. You can do direct seconds, or you can use a calculation and use a random range. So let's say for this we want every 7 seconds, and in between every 9 seconds. But I don't recommend this. It will create your AI to be slower generally, it's less consistent, so I would suggest using it in every event. Okay, now we've done that, we're going to insert I'll limit conditions, blah blah blah, and I'm going to go here, add 1 to frame position. So let's just also create a start frame event. We're going to add a start debugger, and we're going to set the global value here for our debug purposes 20. So let's just start this to see if it works. And about 7 seconds. Yep, there we go. Now what we want to do is going to know how many positions he has. So Freddy will always start on position 0. It's going to add up. So let's say you have, okay, let's just create some actives for this. Ignore this, you don't have to do the position thing with this AI. So this is cam 1, this is cam 2, this is cam 3, and this is the office. So let me just name these. So this is cam 1, this is cam 2, cam 3, and office. So what you want to do is basically, so Freddy will start on the value of 0 on camera 1. He's going to go to change value 1 on camera 2, value 2 on camera 3, and value 3 on in the office. And so the way you actually do that is going to create an active for your position. So let's say this is going to be our Freddy position. So let's just say this is this is going to be position 1, copy, paste, 2, this is going to be position 2, copy, copy, paste, position 3, I'm a fucking idiot, sorry for the slow shit, 3, And because I forgot to do it, let's do a 0 when he starts out. So I'm going to go here. Zero, and let's just drag the 0 here. Then I'm going to set the animation speed to 0, and let me just check this is all in order. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, nice. Let's make sure the hotspots are doing well. Yes. I'm going to place it, and this is basically what we're going to be able to see. So let's hide this, and let's delete this pointless fucking thing. This pointless active. I'm going to name these show. Okay, now we've done that. We're going to go here, and now going to, because we know how many positions it has, going to go here lower than 3, and this is going to depend on how much you have. So I'm going to go to always, change animation frame to position. I'm going to go here, and now obviously should change depending on what value it is. 1, yes, it's corresponding. Come on. 2, and now finally 3. Okay, now we've done that. We're going to do kill timer and reverting him. So let's do this. We're going to say if the value is 3, every we want to play around with the kill timer because it depends on the context of your game. Let's say every 51 milliseconds subtract. We're going to subtract 1 from kill timer because this is kind of easy for me to do, but we're going to make sure quickly that the kill timer value is at least 10, or a number to choose, just make it fair. So I'm going to make it 10, go here, subtract 1 from kill timer, and kill timer is equal to 0. You want to make, if it's in animation, you just want to make it change animation to the jump scare you want, animation start, animation reappear. But since we're not going to, because we don't have that, let's just make it so you jump to a different frame. So jump to frame 2, and yeah. Okay, now done that, let's make it reverting. So when user, for example in this case, upon pressing the spacebar when the position is 3, it's going to set the position value in a random range of 1 or 0 or 1. I like to do this because kind of the FNaF 1 thing where the animatronics won't fully go back, and set kill timer to our original value. So in our case 10. And in theory, this is how you code a basic AI in Fusion. But I'm going to show you how to do other stuff with an AI now after this example is done. So let's just make sure this works. Position 2. And now position 3. You can see it's going down. So let us get healed. Yep, it works. Okay, now going to press F2 to restart. Going to go here, set the position automatically to 3 with the debugger. I'm going to press the spacebar, and yay, it works. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to create. Let's do one thing I like, which is a pause mechanic. So, for example, let's say you are doing a specific event that will pause animatronic. So, if I have to the flashlight and I don't know anything else. So, let's say we're going to name a value pause. Now, let's say we're going to depend on what the fuck this value is. But let's say in our case, it's let's say it's hovering over this object. So let's say this is what the pause thing will make it. So we're going to go here, make it alternative. So let's go here, let's say pause is over this set. No, let's say the mouse pointer isn't over this. So let's see if that works. Going to have to add a flag or value. So going to wait a bit. Okay, seems like a successful stop. Now what you normally want to do is with this is value. So let's say, I don't know, let's say our camera is, let's say we're looking at this camera and it's a value of C1 and want to make it so, oh wait, you can actually do this quite easily. You can go here and make sure that this thing is invisible. You can make it so if you code it that he only appears on the canvas he's supposed to appear. If you're looking at him, he's invisible. But obviously, since we're not going to do this, because my dumbass actually created the value, sorry, you don't have to do that. But if you do want to do a different kind of positioning, let's say upon pressing a button he pauses. So what we're going to do is, let's say a keyboard upon pressing D is going to set a value of 10. Approximately about set 10. I'm going to go here and every, I know, let's say 90 milliseconds the value of the pause greater than 0. Not greater, equal, greater than 0. We're going to subtract 1 from the pause. And now I'm going to go here and replace it with the pause value of 0. So just to recap this, if you're getting lost, if you want to do it so in the FNaF 2 style when you're looking at someone on the cams, you have to program it so he has to show, the AI has to show up on the correct cams, and just go here and make it is invisible here. But if you're going to do a pause mechanic, like pressing a specific button, we just have to do it with alternative values like it just shown here. So let's run this kind of frame. I'm pressing D. Damn, it's kind of fast. I mean, whatever, it's working. And yeah, that's how you code the basic FNaF 1 type of AI. You can obviously play around with a lot of these settings. This, if you make this a smaller value, the animatronic will be faster. One thing I like to do with AIs is, let's say we're going to have our cap at 20, but at the beginning of the night it's at 15. And so what I like to do is when you counter an animatronic, their AI will either increase by 1 or at a specific time of night, so let's say 4 AM, their value will add up to 1. So global values, let's just change the damn value of this immediately. So 3 spacebar, yeah, it adds. So yeah, that's how you code an AI. Thank you guys for watching, and you can download this example on my examples page, and bye.